你支线什么时候解啦？
忘记了，前天吧。
哦。冰侠利准，这是在打那个 BOSS。
Easier when I was a kid. There you are, just like Umar said.
Wait. 3。
哦哟，这个蛮强的。
3回啊！啊，我怎么死啊？
被他的尾巴甩到。
好像是他弄一些什么石头掉下来砸到我，是不是啊？拼起来打就对了。太快了吧！
可他不是冰的怪物啊，差不多。
不是，应该不是。哎，我不躲。哇，好痛，好痛，好痛！死吧你！2000。哎，太扯了啦！这么痛是怎样啊？怎么这么大只啊？这么容易被打中？先冰起来打。
应该可以看缺点了吧？
没有，这以前遇过啦。这就是那个地鼠啊。
哦。
它只是在这地区被魔化了。
他没魔化就打那么辛苦，被魔化不就打更惨？
完了！哎，我明明就没被打中。哇！
claws beneath. I hope Nak wasn't lying when he said you were tough.
我好像需要开一个冷气。
啊，等下你房间要热到爆。
对啊，就90度了。
It's over. It wasn't easy, but
The claws beneath brought low by an outlander.
I don't know if I'll ever get you.
I've found people rarely live up to their songs. My foe is buried now, but my friend, my chieftain. It would be take this in thanks.
Machines in the cells for their own sort of corruption.
好了，终于没了吧？
They're inside too.
接个电话。
I got some. Titan is through the defense. Still on the approach. Alive one. At his best. Get ready for the
He'll punch right through us.
Frozen in ice.
Farewell.
That does it. Time to take a look around the room.
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today. Contact in 30 seconds. Hey, think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn? If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
Here it comes.
Brace for contact!
Are you getting this, Silence? Silence? Operation Enduring Victory. What did that mean? Whatever it was, it doesn't seem to have turned out very well.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the limbs, blast out the fountains. Another day in the life. Reconcile, real close. Anthem RB on point. Hoorah!
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time. I'll keep calling and find something interesting.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the limbs, blast out the fountains. Another day in the life. Reconcile, real close. Anthem RB on point. Hoorah!
Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
Log. Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was... The first wave of boats came in covered in burning sludge. It bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back through the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6. The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s. Log. First battle of the eastern seaboard wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us? I'm not so sure. Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded, and enjoy your gaming.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wrecking recalls, I don't know, 20 drops. In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. Their training is basically, here's a DEW, when you see a bot, hit it. But somehow it's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach. Pulled out before its buddies arrived, but to see a big one go down, I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs, and everything will be the way it used to be. I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long and tougher every time. The swarm's getting better at predicting us. Less of us now. And we have to put in 10 times the work for everyone gone. Like a family business on hard times, only... This isn't my family. It's not with you. I still try to see you. The life we had. In the eyes of the people out there. I remember when they were glad to see us. When they still had hope. It all seems to be slipping away. I don't even recognize the places we're defending. The only thing I know I'm still fighting for is... you. The Zero Dawn to turn this around. Whatever the hell that is.
The furnishings were metal. How'd they ever get comfortable? It was the metal world. Guess they were used to it. Just one bed. Maybe they're war chief's room. Red light. Guess that means no power. Useful information. Three power lines, 3 sources. That makes 1.
Y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
That's 2. One more. That did it. Sounds like that did it.
没哭啊，跳不回去啊！
讲完了，现在在哪？
我现在在里面呢。 所以你刚没有看到。
我刚说我去讲电话。
哦。
These wires must run to the power source.
反正就进到这个进粉指挥部嘛。
好。
然后进来前的那个入口就有他们在录音，很多人，然后就都是士兵，然后全部死光光这样。
好。
然后他们就在录他们打这些机器。
Tools being used and voices. More clips. Must be another way in.
哎，这电池就丢在地上啊。
好像就拿到了。
对啊。
要不是这个电池吗？
是，左边还有显提示拿到那个。
It's them, all right.
太简单了
They're
吧
not looking for answers. Just weapons.
就差那个另外2个仪器。
What the fuck?
Show no mercy!
谁跑上来？
敌人？怎么烧起来了？
小鸟在后面哦。
哪有什么后面？
然后晾衣服那里。
哦。
不然一直追乱它。看。
哎，好麻烦哦！我爸捡了一只鸟回来，他说那只鸟，他带狗去散步的时候看到在地上，然后不飞，然后一直靠近它，然后都不飞啊。他说看到旁边有狗，但我觉得不应该把它捡回来。
你爸想养是不是？
没有，他叫我明天把它拿去放，看它会不会飞。
哦。
我是觉得就把它放在狗碰不到的地方就好了。捡回来有一点超过，我觉得其实。
他有受伤吗？
没有啊。
哦。
所以我觉得应该不要捡回来比较好。
是啦。
他又不是有什么问题，他搞不好就是飞累了，在那边休息。
休息。
然后人养惯了，不怕人这样。
哦，可能是有人养，然后飞出来啦。
没有，那就是一只燕子。
不然就是
然后在公园里面，
在
公园里面应该不太怕人，因为在公园嘛。所以我觉得带回来不太好。他叫我明天再拿去放啊。但我觉得就干脆就一开始放在那里就好了，找一些高一点的地方，把它放在上面就好了。
它现在会飞了吗？
不知道，现在他就把它放在笼子里面了，叫我明天早上拿去公园放掉。
那其实放着就好了。
对啊。怕它被狗踩到就放高一点，它会飞就会自然会那个了。
它应该是栖息在那个有人家里，然后掉下来之类的。
它应该就是在公园。 公园
就在公
的草上
园那边
面
竹头。
掉下来。
家要增加一个动物了。
Thanks for the
你
mails
可以把它
here.
放掉。
Time goes fast in active duty.
麻烦。
4 months with the wreck and recalls. Fighting with these
你家附近的公园，
fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. That's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took them on a horse. I hope we made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time
那
and
叫我
pace.
明天早上7、8点的时候拿过去公园。他说因为那时候有一堆鸟在那边飞，看他会不会进去跟他们一起飞。
I'm so sorry. Deployments getting real long.
哎，
We have to
想
put
到
it
头就有一点痛，
like a
这
family
个时间
business.
点也
I
太
still
早了。
see you in the eyes of the people out there.
对吧？
They were glad to see us. They still had hope. I'm still fighting for
这
you.
么早起很痛苦哎，就我最近身体其实不太好，一直拉肚子，然后又失眠，然后头又
Ninth
晕。
Mechanized Response Brigade, Commanding Officer Lieutenant Fiona
那
Morrell.
个
Unit
待在家里
morale
太久，
continues to be adversely impacted by outbound engagements against the Pharaoh Plague.
我觉得是
Especially when
水
said
的关系
engagements
耶。
occur in sectors
每次
where
停水那2天
civilian
我都比
guard
较会这样。
enlistees have been heavily
哦，
engaged.
水不干净，
The
我
scope
那你有
and
去看医生吗？
nature of fatalities suffered by
没去
civilian
看医
guard
生。
and
没有，
unarmed
因为
civilians in these sectors.
就是只有停水那2天会这样。
And witnessing it is generating a
啊，
pervasive
因为我刷牙什么都是用那一缸水啊，我觉得应该是这
Accordingly,
个关
I
系。
once again request that deployments of the 9th
失眠就时不时啊
MRB be temporarily
这2天啊
refocused on facilities
这个没有原因
that
啊
are。mission critical
知道
to Project Zero Dawn. And once again, I request an immediate update on the status of Project Zero Dawn's timeline.
所以有时候躺在床上，常就4、5点才睡觉。
I don't even know if you're alive anymore. The mails I get from you, they say they're from you, but they don't sound... They sound recycled. Phrases put together, and you don't say anything about the news I pass on. The containment zone, the rebreathers, the rioting, One Earth. What happened in the Dallas bubble aims,
因为我记得
that
你说
wasn't the robots.
你很久
They won't even give me a
上礼
straight
拜就说你
answer
肚子
when I
开始不舒
demand
服
to know if you're still
对吧？
alive. They just say if your messages keep coming, then you're
应该是
still
你那个储水然后
operational.
放太久，
It's not fair, Ames. It's
怎么
not
放
fair
太久？
that you won't be with me
应
when
该
the
是
lights go
没有
out.
那个，对啦，
Love you.
对啊，
因为几乎每个礼拜就是停水那2天就会。
可能那个前一天储水的水不太干净之类的。
你就放在那，
不然你就用那个啊
Ames, I
用
know
饮
I
用
mail
水
you too much.
刷牙。
I'm just proud of what you're doing. Everyone back
应该
home is.
可以。
We got
我
moved in
等一
by
下
10
试试。
kilometers just as a precaution, they
这样你就
say.
不会碰到水
School's
水。
still in session, so I get to keep my eye on
不然
Andrews
昨
and
天
Reggie.
差点要坐在
You
厕
never
所
know
过一整
where
天
or。when you're fighting, but when the VTOLs go over, all the
你这样
peaks run
不
out
舒
of
服下去也不
waves.
是办法，
I
就改一
believe
下
in。you. I know nothing's ever going to be the same, but I believe in you. I believe in us.
这土也是蛮大的，它是每一次这种大地图都要破。
What is this?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy.
地球不是平的，怎么可能？
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like
这个不
this.
是很久以后的了吗？
对啊，
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro
可能
robots
根
were
本没
spreading
人
across
在
the
意地
world,
球是平的是圆的吧？
eating
这时候
everything up.
哦，
Somehow,
现在才在意这样。
Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
伊丽莎白。
他们这个地方好像是为了打仗，就是打那些机器准备的。然后这边就是要拖延时间，让那个什么零什么蛙哥计划的争取时间啊。
零什么蛙哥？
对啊，忘记叫什么了。哇塞，这不是那个吗？超人特工队里面那个
哦，
最后的 BOSS，
片尾那个。
对，圆球，然后那个脚只有自己穿得进去那个。
这个有点大只哦。
所以我要找超人特工队来，是不是？
太大只。
他只有自己能打败自己，但我打不赢。
你要那个用那个毛去覆盖截肢。这句好会动。
它的弱点是什么？
应该不是最后要打那一个大只的吧？那太大只了。
应该不会吧？那个真的要找那个超人特工队来啊！那个风暴枪射烂它。
他又不能让我们那个多人，然后组成超人特工队。
打不动他，摔死了啦！他直接把我地板轰掉是怎样？要打他总没伤害啊？
聪明哦，直接轰你地板再说。
看起来风暴枪没屁用，烂枪。
很痒。
And this one can move.
完了，被看到了。
有，
你够咯。
刚没听到是？
不是，他没喝风。最近过得好吗？你们？
要死了！
我说最近过得好吗？让你们睡夜啊！被搞了这一波，你们不是被搞了一波吗？你们被夜唱团搞了一波吗？
不为了啥？
你有被波及到吗？
要好好带我的实验室。
可怜的夜唱团。 我听有看你们都在写那个论文啊。啊，你们论文写到哪里了？你在写了？啊，冰苹果嘞？冰苹果在写了还是写不完？不写了。
岩壁的部分。
是冰苹果。
你会帮我？
学长也岩壁，所以不用紧张，你也可以岩壁。
可以多岩壁几次。
不用了。
是这样的。
这个专业学长教我怎么稳稳的岩壁。
专业的，教你如何岩壁。
射一发55啊！
你在玩什么？在玩啥？啊？
他在开直播。
在打机器人。
在打什么直播啊 ？Overwatch， 别在玩共学音罢了。
哎，我靠，地板有掉一把枪。
直播？在哪里直播？会区吗？
可以用那一把枪。
这样怎么点啊？
搜寻 Ice Apple。
一次8只而已。
不要打弱点，有点强，好硬。
在打什么 ？CS:GO。
No， 单狙的。
单狙的游戏。
是。
我来看他们的文本在玩什么。文本最近好像也在玩单机游戏。
啊，你说啥？
我是小熊 Unicorn。
你说什么嫩指标是什么？
因为好多人在开哦。
就是我觉得这样学生听的
灵芝曙光
权益，这样反正比较不安全。
呼吸装备才能开放空间。
Scary. Oh, and even slides out.
在听什么英文？
这是韩文。
差不多了。
一样。
你在追剧是？
没有，我在看那个看直播。
Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
No,
it's just.
A0314.
My God. Maybe take this discussion offline. There's not
going
to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn.
完美防御。
That can only be paid for in blood. Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, somehow.
Were you not listening?
恶灵古堡。
Robots can't do this.
恶灵古堡是吧？
When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex.
现在买8送7哦。
买
8送7。
We'd be throwing civilians into a
不要，不玩那个东西。
你是怕了，还是不想？
我是。
你是怕了还是没钱买？
我是怕的，我怕的。
嫩啊
！I'm so scared.
Strong enough to carry one. Show them where the trigger is and point them to the front. How the hell do we sell that? By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn, a top secret super weapons program that will save us so long as humanity holds us long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to
深入
finish it.
了解我的序列。
The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory. War plan? This is a war crime. It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
建立了电锯坦克2077。为什么电锯坦克要变成是那个？
Then I'll be off. What is that? What did these people do?
最近好像都在玩什么躲避球特工队，对不对？
那看起来就母鸟。
我知道美国，我华东会失掉回来。
有啥？
觉得那个躲避球有点母鸟。
让你被那个松哥的声音改掉。
游戏机制有点单纯的感觉啊。看过人家玩个1-2场。
有人在我旁边开会，抱歉。
你在公司打电脑？
还不是嘞。
还在开会的时候，
还敢？
你在开会的时候进 Discord 跟我们聊天这样，
真棒！
然后还上10天招，有什么游戏好玩？
我他妈真的是天才！你们什么 Soul Worker 是什么？
Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades a whole.
我向来他妈都是下班了之后就没有在工作的。上班养成好习惯。
上班也没有在工作哦。
等一下。
我这个人是下班的时候没有在工作的，上班的时候也没有在工作，所以啦。
Crash the network. Audacious, yes. There is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
Zero Dawn. What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make?
Super weapon.
Machines. Not before the world she knew. Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Oh, this should be quite the ride.
这样滑还不错。
这种大蜘蛛，哭啊！哦，没事。你要断线跟我讲一下啊。
你要自己动吗？还是它会动？
它自己会勾啊。它刚就是吓一下，吓人一下。哦，这么远哦。 让人家网路断线要跑到这么深山的地方，是不是太远了吧？
这样才会网路断呢。
差了108000里耶。
然后这种基地台都是在深山里面。
是哦。
我还被人家抗议。
邪教徒基地台。
说你为什么在市区搭建基地台？抗议这样。
还多颗嘞！
知道，可能去开会了。
被叫走了，被主管叫走了。你他妈开会的时候孔在那边。
那个麦克风忘记关了。
才不是嘞，因为我旁边的那个人在开会哦。我女朋友来我这里哦，她在我旁边开会哦，她讲话我不能讲话哦。
干嘛在你那里开会？你那么吵，怎么开得下去？
所以我今天安静的啊。
哦
哦哦
哦
哦！最近有什么游戏好玩的？找不到好玩的游戏。
你可以玩那个啊。 20古堡8，
不要再叫我20古堡了。
现在买8送7耶，
我就没有要玩哦。
那你要玩那个吗？20古堡7，现在买7，
买8送7哦。
现在买7玩7耶。
你考虑一下啊。
对啊，你要不要考虑一下我们这个方案啊？
要，
很划算哦。
很划算。
又在帮他预购，是不是？
好赚哦。
请问有在帮人家预购吗？
这样，要帮你装 GTA 4是
不是？GTA 5。
这专长是什么？
然后 GTA 都要
GTA 5。
GTA 都要87了，然后还要帮他说我帮你预过 GTA 5。
我觉得后面还
不用预购。
Did you get that silence? No? Fitting name you got there. All right, what now?
You wait, that's what. Take a seat at the campfire and rest.
有从地
When
方
night falls, we'll talk.
At least I'll have a fire to keep me company.
地方啊，就开口来了。
不然你可以玩那个、啊，最近出的《生化危机8》，
How nice of you to
现在买
finally
8
drop
送
by.
7啊。
Our purpose this night is to crash the focus
生
network.
化危
Yeah,
机
that's the
8，
part I don't know. How?
这个是要买8要送
Infiltrate
7。
the Eclipse's main base.
哎，《生化危机》不是20古堡的那个吗？
That's right.
的路番。
Fortunately for you, I brought you round to the back way.
哦，赶他把我们今天说的古堡，好。
Once you reach the
他也
base,
翻得
you'll
太那
see
个
the
了吗？
objective.
所以他现在就是《生化危机8》了。
Modified.
你又鸡巴，
Tonic.
我天天都在鸡巴。
You'll find a
讲
modular
什
source.
么？
Destroy
今天就
it,
要走
and the focus network.
最大的牺牲是当他们带
我没看到我们这要干嘛？我要去打长颈鹿是不是啊？
因为后面
I serve my own interests.
他们觉得最大的
探路，结果我们要去打长颈鹿。
就是看他们
It
的
is the case that
他们的
I
网络好像是用长颈鹿。
对他们觉得，意思就是说他们觉得那些牺牲都不算，
become
就是
什么红色保护伞吗？
what I can to correct.
对那些牺牲，
补充给你的收音有点，
Sort of
最大的
assistance
牺牲是不是
小声音很好，
200
声音
个人
太好。
，200个人在你
We
的
have
房
more
间
important
开
things
会，
to
是
do
不是？
than ask questions.
我先垫垫。
你可以用按键发话，这样你们开会的声音就不会一直传过来。
Let's see what's through here.
然后你
不要，
你又可以展现你迷人的声音。
Machines. Patrol guards.
都用。我现在还在犹豫那个 Switch 要出珍珠钻石的重置版，我不知道要不要玩。我看到那个我真的想要哭，你知道吗？
This is the easy way in.
真的不要买的。
可以买魔物猎人。
嘿，我买了。
啊，我还要等 PC 版，PC 版好久哦。
玩啥？魔物猎人吗？
说 Switch 的魔物猎人。
对啊，PC 要等到明年。那我明年买 PC 版的，你要陪我玩吗？
可啊。
啊，中国。
可啊。
你也要买 PC 版的，是不是？
吃不完。
你要按影玩2次，是不是？
我买了，哪次不买？
按影玩2次。
看，都没有人陪我玩了。我要玩的时候，他们都说什么？你很烂。
之前不是都差不多吗？
不是，他们就说我你很烂的，这样。就是说什么啊，你那个自己打，然后手重复，就觉得，哎，我还是等一下的。
这怪是在哭吗？ 啊，我忘记换潜行服装了啊！哭啊，哭的是我。
难怪。
怪我想说奇怪，为什么跑过去啊？不想滚出去啊！不是，好险我有穿上潜行服装，不然滚出去就直接死，原地往生。难怪我想说我怎么跑步，他们都知道。
第8边。
啊，自己要怎么上去啊？
你有买艾伦罗吗？
对啊。
看现在9点多，现在我玩到不知道玩什么游戏。现在我现在有一个大胆的想法是什么，你知道吗？
你要去靠枪了。
不是，我要不要来工作？
你不是下班后绝对不工作那种的。
对啊，可是因为我现在无聊到，我就觉得我要不要来工作？
就是那句话人的意思就是
无聊到想工作。
对啊。
对这样
真的是很无聊
很有感。
可以靠枪啊。
难过的。
不用啊，等一下晚一点就会有人帮我了，何必我自己来呢？
看你靠2次。
那也太舒服了吧！
你可以在挑战极限啊，在人家开会的途中，站在正中央靠枪。
应该不太行，应该会出事。
然后你明天就不用去上班。
对，我明天就不用去上班，他可能就直接把我那个折断。
大家都会认识你。
直接折断他。
Pay that no mind. Doesn't concern you.
哦，这 Pokemon。
你可以让宝可梦拍照大师。
哦，你有买对不对？
没有，我觉得那看起来很废。
有这种
哦。
这年头，宝可梦训练家只要拍照就可以满足了吗？
怎么可能？
哎，就他妈的！他在那里，我是要怎么走啊？就过来了，死定了！挡到我的路了，死了！哎，被毒了，被毒了！赶紧拿一罐。
这个还会用毒气哦。
对啊，他们身上有红红的。
我们之前打。
这个不一样，这个是劣化的，劣化机器会毒人。那个红色的是劣化，紫色是那个叫什么？
紫色是神话，
魔化的特别强，劣化的会毒人。
但是其实会让你不要就回来
因为我之前看你打过蛮多次劣化，你看你。
没有他们，你看他那个地板红红的，踩到就会毒。啊，之前我都用弓箭射死，所以就不会毒了。
不一定要打。
对。Here we go.
You getting this? I see the legs of a tall neck down there, but no tall neck.
Damn. The transmitter has been moved. Check down the ravine to the left. Only place it could be.
So much for your insider knowledge.
他们拆了长颈鹿。
Toward the explosions. Great.
You got exactly one shot of this, Aloy, so spare the sarcasm and make it count.
他不是不会攻击。
Yep.
但是他们要他的那个啊 ，WiFi 接收器啊。
有道理。
所以他们就把长颈鹿拆了。
我又回来了。刚刚电脑蓝屏，他就跳出去了。
电脑蓝屏。
我的电脑烂了。
怎么那么烂？
真的烂。
该换电脑喽。
怎么那么烂？
换。
你不是才组一台吗？
对啊，然后你现在叫我换了，我现在不明白为什么啊？
因为你的电脑烂。
烂。哦，我跟你讲，那个
被当肥羊仔呀，
有可能哦。
那个卖乐色给你，傻。
不知道这是我自己配的，白痴哦。除了电工以外，电工白痴啊，操啊！我都会写成字啊，都说放小。
没有你自己配的，但人家拿烂货给你，然后重新包装。
哦。
他把那个一块石头装在3070的盒子里面卖给你，你还以为那是显卡，而且还不用接电。
有可能哦。
把一块长条的石头给你，你就傻傻的信了。
这样真的蛮傻。
他妈信的。
这是可以打断，是不是？奇怪，这个树要怎么放下来啊？
炸弹嘞！
在这边放炸弹不会被发现吗？
不仅用射的，它不是有那个炸弹的
shelter。
我应该要过去才放得下来吧？
用。
因为全镇的人都知道我来了。看看你出这什么主意。
好，终于在今天，我跟老读者应该都有知道，我有蛮常提到的，我算是也是我是柔佛人，然后他是法的，所以一开始我今天也拒绝多法的，我会想要看眼睛，因为对我来说，网页里各种情绪感。
把开会内容这样用直播播出来 ，OK 吗？
你说里面的那个吗？
我说你家的。
我刚不在开会啊，我刚刚是在看影片。
哦，那个不算内容吗？
这样全镇的人都知道你在看什么色情影片，韩文的。
嘿嘿，是啦。
把这个直播记录拿去你公司，你就知道你在干嘛。
你昨天说为什么我下班都在做我自己的事情？不然做我自己的事情啊。
说你下班的时候为什么不工作啊？
那下班的时候你看不惯老板啊？我们这老板不能跟他这样讲。上班是 working， 下班我跟你讲就是 study 啊！你要精进你自己才能增强。
你在干嘛？在找游戏啊！
就是他说就是要努力精进自己的实力啊！这样你未来才会有竞争力啊！然后什么什么之类，我就觉得 what the fuck？ 那他们你要不要给我加班费？
真的假的？你老板这样讲啊？
对啊。
你没有衣服给他披下去？
你说什么？衣服？
衣服给他披下去。他的头给他披的。你跟他说啊，那我回家的时候读书，你会给我钱吗？
买吧。有点要跟他申请个居家上班都不行的。
所以你现在还是要去公司上班啊？
树群巨屋。树哦，
太夸张了吧？
对啊，然后我之前就跟他讲说这样，然后他就跟我说，那不然你住公司好了，住公司就不会有任何群居问题了。我的妈呀！
其他人不用来公司是不是？
我们公司小公司啊，他就觉得没差啊。
你就说公司小。
哇，他就觉得摩斯小公司没事啦，哎呦，小公司没差啦，哎呦。对，不过小公司不会出事的，出事了也没事的。
哎呦，
要说。
Sure is a lot of blasting up there.
啊，你没有衣服披着他的头。
是要怎么披啊？你先给我一把斩击服啊！
不用斩击服啊。
不然呢？
去路上捡2根木棍，然后3颗石头，就可以变成一个石斧。那你就记得跳砍比较痛，报纸，看能不能一发砍烂他的头。
真棒！
哎，这是长颈鹿哎。
对啦。
水啦。
被拆掉的长颈鹿。
你是周休2日吗？
哦，庆幸的是他是周休2日的。
周休2日。
然后重点是我们有一个北屯的顶大的，
收他的声音收蛮大的。
对。
说我这边吗？你说我这边是吗？没办法，要不然我要开大招了，我把它锁在厕所。
等一下哦，我要把你的声音，哇，200%。
我 Discord 已经把它弄到61了。
哎，你再讲话看看。
我的收音真的很好是吗？
你传这什么东东给我啊？
让你游一下，让你滑倒一下。
等一下，我的右手好麻哦。
你滑倒了吗？
我右手突然超麻了，因为刚刚我用摇杆的时候，手一直抵在我的脚上。哇！
可以吃。
Oh my god！ 哇！
My god！
哇！真的麻！
真的麻！
哦，我的角色也很麻很麻。
真好。真的麻！你麻！
啊，你可以去玩那个新出的东方。
东方新出的。什么东西啊？东方出在哪
？Steam 上有一个新的，好像是5月多出的。
我买航空，
可以去弹幕一下，看起来挺不赖的。
我买航空，你是不是想被修女做？你说啊，听苹果。
什么修女？
你是不是想被我们的修女大大的屁股用力的坐在她的脸上？
什么修女？
是吧？是修女吧？她是叫修女吧？
谁在说什么？
恶灵古堡啊！
恶灵古堡？
对啊，你不是恶灵古堡吗？是啊。
恶灵古堡有什么修女？
有啊，一个白色衣服，那个不是扒的吗？
怎么扒的？
你看，古堡。
什么巴德？我现在在逃命，没时间听你讲话。
古堡。说恶灵古堡吧，村庄吗？那个是什么？不是鬼修女吗？要不然是什么？那个女的是谁？很高的那个女的。
吸血鬼妈妈。
哦，就是妈妈嘛。
干嘛？
不是修女哦。我以为是修女。
我又没玩过。
那你叫我玩啊？
好，我这个玩我要玩啊。买8送7。
你说5月多的那个？ 你说5月的那个东方吗？
买了。
有啊，我看到了，东方的那个什么不可思议的幻想乡 ，Lost Labyrinth， 来看看，什么类型的游戏？哦，它有对战元素在里面呢。
他们一定要在这么紧张的气氛下一直聊天吗？我根本就来不及看字幕写什么。
它好像是大型的，
这样才紧张啊！
没有出一个新的弹幕的不是吗？4月还5月的时候啊
？4月的时候啊，
叫弹幕叫什么洞的哦，还是什么？
东方华彩乱战，这种。有一个地下城的青色版射击游戏，是这个吗
？Rough going, but you survived.
You knew Hades was there, and you sent me to him.
I won't deny I risked your life, but it was the only way.
对啊。
Now, with the focus network.
我暂停，我来看一下，明明就有。
不就是不可思议幻想乡？按照发行日期看呢，
我记得之前还有看到
文与花的弹丸取材行记是吗？
红龙洞啦，
啊？
看哪里去了？红龙洞，
红龙洞，洞，公安小孩。
东方红龙洞没？
东方红龙洞，
红色彩
红龙洞，看到了，
新出的。
有这种弹幕射击游戏哦。
对呀、
啊。想要此游戏，
嘿嘿，这才好玩。
我不会玩，躲都躲不掉，不是想的。有时候玩街机的时候就有噩梦，差点把人家脚杆折断。
他不信任他，还帮他断尾。
还是我们要去玩那个什么动物吃鸡、枪火重生、
垃圾。
We both need answers, Aloy. Thanks to
you on the verge
of grasping them.
野血
Let's unfold. We'll speak again.
野甲雄兵，笑死啊！不就战役？最好是跟战役超的瞎鸡巴像。当贝基诺看弄久。斗人，
地球的重大秘密。
斗人才300页，好低哦。
粪给。
都是很多人。
古老遗迹。
那个赫雷斯的斗角场。哎呦，水啦。
坠日。
These will keep.
3楼。
所以这不是邪教徒的基地吗？啊，不是邪教徒啦，暗影卡尔加。
大小卡尔加。
是卡尔加吗？还是卡什么蓝的？
名字太多了。
卡尔夏米蛙哥的吧？
还是我去玩那个什么？
加列赛的。玩什么？
我太空狼人杀。
别。
现在有一个这个游戏大小，说
买一个 Green Tail 来跟我们玩。
啊？我买了。买什么
？Green Tail。
Green Tail。
更新了，我还没玩呢。
哪一款游戏？评给我听。
绿色地狱。
绿色地狱 （Green Hell）。哦，
对啊，是要听几次啊？
哦，这个风铃头灯，我有看焦兔玩过。看过咱们的焦土大大玩过，他是哪一个？一起玩的。
They have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
The exile has been hard on the old timers. I heard a word.
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful. Success.
不得配有。为什么会有这个医使用者？哦，我还蛮想买那个的节奏医生。哦。
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas. I hear the Shadow Cards are looking for one of their own.
别说 1 2 6 6 go。
那个键好像
2 3 4 6
7。
它的那个中配超出戏。
7 2 3 4哦 ，Ready Get Set Go。
我比较喜欢它的音配。
哦，我说那个。他的音乐蛮屌的，
对啊，中文，
然后他在讲说什么游戏耽误的音乐公司啊，他都在讲。
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty.
是他小孩啊？
不知道。
Ready Get Set Go。
才500块。
想吧。人家看的游戏都好便宜哦，呵呵，36块钱，呵呵，哇，这样才77，这样才99，哇靠嘞！我手这弄便宜啊，这组合包里面有多少？
谁是提乌德啊？
整个礼包73这样子的27折哎，哇靠！
买了，哪次不买？
是他游戏感觉都是小游戏。都是小游戏，4款小游戏，然后卖我99块钱。你他妈怎么不去抢啊？
往下爬。
你想盘我啊，混账！当我真的盘，我的卡号是……
我从哪里开始爬啊？这里吧。
他往上爬就
哎哭啊！
往下爬，往下爬。至少你下来。
至少我现在是在下面了。
至少你下来。
Obviously, now it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in. This humble event marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace.
有杂事处理完再来。
Tolerate whining. Is
我要
that
去处理我的杂事了。
You'll tolerate what I give you, Sons. I didn't ask you along for the
好好
ride.
期待在玩什么？为什么你要排挤我自己玩单机游戏？
算啦，就是排挤你这个废。
要排挤我，我没有喷。
所以没有人陪你猎龙啊？
没有啊，他们都说我进度太慢。
撩人哦。那你为什么不打进度嘞？
啊？
那你为什么不打呢？
因为没有动力呀、怎么会想打呢？
那你为什么没有动力嘞？
这就像是老板要一个新鲜人要有工作经历是一样的意思。为什么会没有工作经历？因为我才刚毕业。那你给我去工作啊！可是那你要先给我工作啊！我需要你有工作经历啊！那你他妈给我工作啊！
I've heard whispers about you. Rides
话说我
machines,
们 Burger
fancy
King 玩到哪里
spear,
了？
delightful freckles.
玩到会宕机的部
Some
分
even say you have a conscience.
就不想
How
玩了。
extraordinary.
Who are you?
那咱们是不
这个应
是应该来玩
该算是？我第一个白卖的游戏。
My name
还没
is
几次
Vanasha. For
然后我
now,
们还没有
all you need to
打到
know
底
is
过
that
哎，我
I'm
们
a
打到一
voice
关就
of
不玩，我
reason
们好
in
好
this
夸张
howling
哦。
pit
大
of
家一
insanity.
起一直轮流断线宕机，谁受得了？
I'm sure you do. And
玩一
so
玩
does
就有一个人
Uther.
突然不见。
He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Carja
等一下
will
等我
murder
一下
him.
哦。
I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help.
Stop being evasive.
Stop being evasive?
He's a steady
You bet I like you.
operator.
So I'll tell you a secret.
1996
Be of use to them.
Read.
How do you know?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. The idea that he would try to kill Edaman is ridiculous. Otherwise, Bahavas would.
What makes you think
He knows he'll be pursued. He
要
wants
不要来
single-handedly held up. My
那
guess
个
is
一
that
下
he'll.
啊？
I'll do what I can for Uthid.
What about me?
What will you do while I...
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of
哎，
the
所
Green
以
Climb.
那个也在玩是不是？牛奶也在玩是不是？
玩什么？
那个跟冰冰果玩啊？
这个就单机游戏是能玩什么
啊，？就跟你讲单机了，你是
那你要不要陪我进来玩一下那个？陪我进来玩一下太空狼人杀。
我不太想再打师傅，不要，这样我还要买。
你还要买？
是啊，我又没有。
啊，本东要买给你啊。
好，谢谢。
他说啊，这种游戏便宜的，我就送你了。
是没有到那么便宜。
没有吗？
真棒。
没有个200块。
那种要多人玩才好玩。
哦，没有，我只是想进来看一下你到底长什么。
你买了，然后你没玩过？
没玩过啊，我没有跟人家玩过啊，因为都没有人陪我玩。
因为没朋友啊。
它不是有那种特权？
会有地
我家啊，都没有人在约啊，我就很好奇啊。
哎，怎么骑马骑到一半被地鼠盯上是怎样？这个一般地鼠比较嚣张。完蛋了，蛋地鼠。哦，干嘛？这什么招啊？怎么没看过啊？
真怪。
What the fuck？
这个不是也是冰淇淋？
对啊。所以他刚放那招新招，我怎么没看过啊？哎，先冰起来，狠狠的，哎，哇，
也去不了，
狠狠的射烂他，秒杀，
把他别到旁边去，
冰起来。
皮后皮后皮后皮后。
就那个更早也有玩，也有。他都去那个disco找人玩。
我是也有加团啊，但是
这只干嘛？
没错，
他怎么死了钻下去弹出来啊？是怎样？
那个钻下去那一瞬间刚好血没有了，
直接弹出来，
然后就弹出来，被你打到他的屁屁
啊，好痛！这样子，
对。
我先下啦，明天还要他妈鸡巴上班呢。居，
你可以离职的。
我也很想，你要养我吗？可以请你养我吗？
为什么？
因为我要离职啊。
你要离职，那你就吃自己呀。
不。
3棵死掉的树。去洗个澡。
Weeded trees, just like Vanasha said. Let's see if we can get
应该拿后面2颗，应该还要一段时间。
不知道。
那我去先洗好了。
好。
All right, made it. Where did you go, Uthid? Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed. He must have kept going. I've got to catch up. A dead machine. Uthid's been hunting. Everything useful has been stripped. Uthid's been gathering components, probably for ammo. Contacts, hoping to scavenge. Uthid took down a Ravager. Not an easy kill, but worth it for the parts. Dead Watchers. More scrap for Uthid's stockpile.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
It's heavy. World's going white. No tricks. Just talk.
All right. Speak.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall.
All right. For weeks, each dawn in the tent city came with a new death. The old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause.
Who would do such a thing?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. It took time to catch him, but we did.
The High Priest Bahavas? He's the...
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence, then had his guards release the villain. You see? Then they turned on us. Should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant something. 20 malice and murder. As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice, the kind priests and rulers know nothing of.
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Karjas seem trustworthy. A little stuck up, maybe, but...
Those Karja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was the Sun's will. Others did worse. But as their captain, I had...
Uthid, I don't care what you did.
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what the Sun demands of its soldiers.
Perhaps he understands it too well.
Now you sound like the blameless Murad.
I can believe you're a good man.
Because of Itaman, of course. He was the one...
Itaman's just a child.
Yes. An untainted vessel. But they used him. Used our faith. I can see that now. Bahavas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself, serving a rotten throne.
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman.
What are you? Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Karja! The mountains belong to us! Keekook's killers! When we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
Found him, over here!
你们要的人是他吧？干嘛一直射我啊？哇！等等。
As soon as they arrive.
Upon us.
We can still finish them.
I've stashed supplies up above.
This'll be useful later.
Up and over. Grab what you can while we still have time.
A robust defense is the most satisfying to break. All right, Marvels. We brought the priest out here, so let's put on a show for him.
I know that, Hood. We've unfinished business, Bahavas and I. This will be difficult. I think you rallied to a lost cause.
I don't intend to die today, Uthid.
I did. But you're starting to change my mind.
To your left with my marbles. Rise on adversity. Step it up, boys. Incoming gust!
Large, regroup!
I shan't let you fall. Stay on the move.
This is what's so...
That's the last of the marvels.
Bahamut's body had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now there's hope for justice. Will you come with me? This won't be easy. Bahava still has his personal guard. Across there and we'll have him.
I had to come here myself to end your suffering, Uthid, and mine. The Outlanders led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most affordable. But enough with needles. It's time for blades. Remove them from the sun's sight. At our backs. The sun sets on your pathetic life, Uthid. Kill the traitor! Kill Nora! Like heat haze. Make it hurt, as the shadow up to his perch. Whatever deal you worked out with him, I'll double it. More than double it.
No. I'm tired of this, Bahavas. The lies and the violence and your cheap scented oils. I don't suppose you'd kill yourself.
I had to. I had to. Prune the weak, or all the Karja in Shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your drying bones.
That was quite a fireworks show.
You took your time?
I was busy. What do you think happened to Yan Shund, the other mercenary band? And I had to organize passage to Meridian for a wanted man. Give us a moment, Uthid. Girl talk. You've had quite a day. I never imagined Bahavas would blunder into his own trap. His death opens up wonderful possibilities. Remember Edaman and Nasadi, the Child King and his mother guarded like hostages at sunfall? With Bahavas gone, no one will be watching them. I want to get them out. And I could use your help.
Kidnapping the Sun King of the Shadow Karja is no small task.
It's not kidnapping. They want to...
How do you know that?
I've been posing as Nasadi's handmaiden. She's scared. For herself, of course.
What's going to happen to Uthid now?
Don't worry. You gave him a second life, and I'll put it to good use. Hopefully he can help Avad finish the Shadow Karja with...
What's going to happen at Sunfall now that...
Oh, it will be glorious. The priests will... Best of all, they'll be distracted. Bahavas, your life brought misery, but your death is a flower that blooms.
What do you need to get Nasadi and Idaman out of Sunfall?
With Bahavas dead, Sunfall is the easy part. I'll handle that. Find my friend, 3 Tohuadiv near the branded shore.
If this Wadiv has already cleared...
Contingencies, little huntress.
I'll try not to disappoint. You're 3 Tohuadiv, right? Vanasha sent me. What?
I got hornswoggled, that's what. Vanasha batted her lashes. Clear a path for the royals, she said. Sneak past the garrison and skew. Little did we know there was a damned monstrosity lurking underground.
Why do you think Vanasha swindled you?
My crew came to Sunfall because we heard the bounties were fat. It's my own damned fault for taking the bait. Should've...
So Vanasha needed safe passage for Nasadi and Idaman.
She made it sound so sweet and easy. Turns out, a lot.
Something attacked you from underground.
Oh, you picked that up, did you? I wondered why the Shadow Karja didn't pay attention to the pass. It tunnels in the dirt, breaks through the earth, and blasts rocks from its stinking face. I barely escaped. My comrades weren't so lucky. I might...
Vanasha will be here soon with Nasadi and Idaman.
You're not too bright, are you? It has armor everywhere, a little less at the rear. And when it goes on, you might even be able to keep it from going under altogether if you hit its big crooked arms hard. That's all I can offer, friend.
要打地鼠。
So they woke up.
哦，我在上面打就好了。
By the radiant sun, I can't believe it. I thought that evil rock jaw would grind you up. After that miracle, all we can do is wait. Vanasha will be here soon, along with a boat that'll take the royals across the lake.
Ah, little huntress. Glad you accepted my invitation to play bodyguard. Where are your men, Huadiv? It looks like something chewed you up and spat you out.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
The way is clear. Can we go?
I like how you always cut to the chase. In this case, literally. It won't be long before we're followed. Don't be afraid, Your Radiance. We've got excellent protection. Oh dear, here come the Shadow Carter, and they're very angry with me.
I'll hold them off.
Very noble of you, but when I start a fuss, I like to finish it. Not that your assistant isn't welcome. Huadiv, get Idaman and his mother to the shore. Carefully. So it comes to this. I must say, after 2 years under the heel of these zealots, I'm ready to extract a little blood. Some traps would be nice. Shall we prepare a little surprise for them? Take cover up there, behind that rock.
For later.
Here they are. Let's make it hurt, shall we?
Bad day for one of us.
Well, that was entertaining, but I suspect we're not done. More of the bastards. Get ready. One fights. Well. Well now, seems I worked up a bit of a sweat. I don't want to jinx it, but we might be in the clear. A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am. The boat's waiting.
Damn, I spoke too soon.
This one's mine. Get to the boat.
You know, this time I think I might be out of my league. If anything happens to her, I will be very cross.
We're not going anywhere.
with me.
Not exactly a royal barge, is it? Oh well, inspectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we? You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe. But my war just keeps going.
这是要完结了，是不是啊？
My brother, welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, the law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere. You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
Appalling. I spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live. I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
我以为那小孩是那个太阳王的儿子嘞，结果是兄弟。
Yes. I will. Yes. You look capable.
You might do. Come here if you will.
Only because no men were left in her house to do the job.
我来晃晃看这些盒子好了。
你觉得都收集完了吗？那还有别的收集的吗？
有一个商人卖这个，这些都买一买，可以在再拿去买盒子的样子。这个废铁收藏家盒、碳仔盒、雕刻家，还有什么好买？
50块。
水晶盒。啊，这个已经买完了。哦，这什么无瑕武器线圈哎，鹅皮
是新的吗？
但不知道从哪里拿来的，是刚才任务拿到的吧？
它的能力是什么？
我不知道，还没得看。未测试武器线圈。哎，这个
会不会是弄在那个最强装那个？
对啊。
不然你应该没有再更强的服装的武器。
改造未测试武器51伤害35撕裂35火焰，这感觉还不错哦。啊，这个嘞，51电击，我看一下。这个好像比较好。就这样吧，我的功效应该超强啊。跟鬼一样。 我是还差几个电池啊
？2个，
一个在万物之心，还有一个在哪里啊？
我看一下，我有点忘了。
在万物。
盖亚终极版。
下面挖个。
中二的迷笛。
Now we don't even have a Sun King. For Sun King's sake, how do we expect to win a war?
I'll come back later. That woman said to meet her at a green tent down in the camp. Might be worth a visit.
啊？虾米绿色帐篷？是不是出 bug 了？
帐篷。
好像因为之前我接到那个任务的时候，我是直接飞萤火飞出去，结果现在才触发到对话，我都解完了。现在才触发到。
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you'll have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Snowbeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
Guess you can't have everything.
That will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving?
奇怪的屁股怎么有风啊？
对啊。
逆放屁。
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague. If Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them. And they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program. And it will not save us. Nothing will save us. Here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating. Waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it. Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
哎，这跟我搞笑是不是啊？这走一走陷到地板里面是怎样啊？哭吗？他妈的！好搞笑是不是啊？
水太深，
直接掉下去哎！开始在地上游泳，很感性。
要判定水太深吗？
啊，他们都在上面走啊，我就会掉下去。哎，这他妈的！
We're too close to let tribal primitive stuff us now. The data points, what do they contain?
现在走又没事，他刚在游什么游？哭哦！
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
It is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them?
Not just people, all organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
In a word, yes.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here?
No, Doctor.
Please, tell him Tom Pate wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Doctor, please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
Want to discuss?
Whew.
So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bubble serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she...
You previously worked for Pharaoh Automated Systems.
On the chariot line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt,
every day since.
Would you like to take a moment?
No. I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for...
Elizabeth Sobek. You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake. Each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us.
所以那些马、那些牛其实是善良的机器耶，那是盖亚的机器耶。还是现在被法罗的病毒侵蚀了，所以才会攻击人。善良。
他们帮他们孕育新生命。
他们是假的动物。
Join me and help make that future real.
所以真的动物应该是后面才出来。
Destroyed, remade.
Yes, by a machine of creation.
所以我们都是复制人。
For life?
对 AI 那么强。
对。
But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a feral robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
And Hephaestus, taking over Cyan. I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
获得灵之曙光计划性质与目标的资讯，参与计划，无限期监禁，医疗安乐死。
不愿意就要被安乐死，可怜。
你获得的这些资讯可能让你怀疑继续活下去的意义。如果你希望马上结束自己的生命，为你提供无痛医疗安乐死，太惨了吧？
对啊。他还给你2天时间考虑到底要不要死。
I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. They just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
If you're still nauseous. No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timor. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock? You grow old together with your loved ones in safety. I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family? I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alford. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years. I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words. I'm sorry. Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over. I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
What?
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
这是你们逼我的，有什么好武器来用一下？风暴枪打人应该还不错吧？碎了，全部电死。
My turn.
好疗愈哦。
哭啊！我是要不要给我剪啊？ 哎，丢掉丢掉。
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus. Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
左上左下右。这个解谜真的是有一点侮辱了我的智商。
Done. I should check the door nearby.
这游戏的解谜要不是叫你接水管，就是把答案放在你脸上。
接水管比较难。
Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
不是简不简单的问题啊，他妈答案就在这里。他不如直接把它放在上面，然后我走过去转一下就开了，不是一样吗？
Found one. Looks intact. That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
上左下右上。要倒过来吗？上左下右。 哎嘞！啊，等一下，刚刚是不是有一个提示来着
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
这里是下右。 下右上，
到底从哪边开始啊？下右上左下。
That did it.
Oh.
Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
啊，他们怎么都有办法直接在里面啊？他们怎么都不用开锁
？Lines look good.
Gaia, it's up there, second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Yay! 杀光环节。
Got
哎，怎么这么多啊？从哪里蹦出来的、啊？刚不是3个人吗？这个人有点贱哦。
Or not. Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Alert. Area inaccessible. Elevators non-operational. Stairwells have collapsed.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about 1/3 of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it. If Hephaestus was part of a system designed to save life, why would it use cyan to make a cauldron? And churn out machines with no other purpose than to kill people?
Somehow it's gone rogue. I don't understand why or how. But whatever the reason, it explains.
I've seen these shapes before.
Hey!
In cauldrons.
讲话被打断了，哭啊！
The birthing places of Gaia's machines.
can't spare the weight. I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's more clips.
Careful now.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
All of this lost. The ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
I've been seen.
烦呢，这么多敌人。
Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life.
黑底丝。
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere you're growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocating. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct? And how's it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
If Hephaestus were rogue, why not Hades too?
That's what I'm thinking, but why? And what caused it? Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 Clone Provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, yet not insurmountable. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem, to say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Yeah. This useful. Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
摇篮，酷哦，人造子宫哎。
人造人。
不自然。
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office. Like it used to
But would benefit from antilopenate morphologies, though Camprid forms show superior load-bearing capability. You're a quick study, Gaia. Dr. Sobek. As I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I have gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event. Oh? And your assessment? Gaia? Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence. And yet, I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning? No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. This is very good. You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final installment. Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol? When you're back up and running at the site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand. Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right? I'm fine. I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor. But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead. Fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing? Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you,
life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is, give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Safeguard, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
所以我猜盖亚要发疯了，所以他就开始杀人。
Forget about traveling light. The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
所以这个应该就是他的那个任务，他的出发。
You bastard!
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
他发现自己是复制人了。
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too.
我还没在这里捡到电池还是不是这里？这里应该不是盖亚什么东东的吧？
应该不是吧？盖亚终极版。
I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
他是小丑他刚用斩杀。
没有割手指。
啊，我已经被踩死了，当然感觉不到割手指。
I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun.
他不是被抓了，怎么有办法
？Even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny.
他是真的被抓。
Until you came along.
他的给息都没了。
When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed.
还是不是他啊？不是他啦，他是一开始炸我全家那个人啊。
With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away, it not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
是想让我无聊到死吗？
If you're gonna go on babbling like this all night, could you just kill me now?
Oh no, we're in no hurry, you and I. Not now.
Maybe some physical torture to distract me from your voice?
At that moment, on the mountain, I aimed to kill you with dispatch, and yet did not. Why? This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. You fail to grasp the point. And with certainty of belief,
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, after you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed.
The Nora have no part to play in this.
Soon, they'll have no part to play in anything. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, you not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
他把它捏爆吗？
So you see, This time,
真的。
I did not hesitate. The knife.
我那个朋友总要过来救我了吧？那个偷窥狂。哦，这么多人，那他可能没办法救了。
他弄那么久就这样被虐杀。
还是卡尔加的人要来救我。
Rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Tyrann ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the radiance in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still in view of the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
I'll
never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this room. Maybe I could use its strength against it. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down.
怎么那么厉害？
过来撞一下。对，站在这里被喷到。
It's down.
这坏人真的很笨哎，硬是要把武器放在那个笼子里面是怎样？哦，3秒换双侠。
Hey! Guess who got our weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with his rift attacks. That canister on its belly. Looks important.
这只好像用冰剑的，换一下。哎，点满了。冰剑，这把。
Freeze canister on its head. Cryo arrow should should set it up.
行嘞。哎，哇！
所以他没有 focus 可以看。
啊？你说啥？
我说他没有 focus 可以看。
对啊。啊，那两只猎化者都不见了。
Silence! Shadows, kill her! Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Wow, 哇，果然我的朋友来了。
就比电影还好看啊！
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned.
他的头一定要那么亮。
Installing that data to a new focus was trivial and easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little plan.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
如果是那个头顶，应该蛮好笑的。
How did you track my location when I wasn't?
Really, Aloy. It doesn't take. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, but your example showed me how to do that as well. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from Wright's practicum, though, of course.
Great.
他是不是在家没事就是开着他的电视一直监视我？
Helis recognized you back then. You told me that you'd assisted the eclipse, not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know.
我24小时裸体直播给他看。
So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades.
Right. I'll be on my way. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance.
Well, absolutely not.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not...
When the time is right, I'll contact you later. In the
他的头顶
meantime,
其实也很亮。
should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal.
You think of everything, don't
这
you?
镜头照到的时候，好像看到佛祖一样，亮瞎我的眼。
Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero
来救他的。
I was endlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a... Yeah!
没技能可以解锁了。哇，
都满了。
对啊。诺纳之心几点了？差不多了。
12点半。
游戏进度到底多少啦？89.36。
快了，大概在一天吧，差不多。
明天应该能玩完。
嗯。